he is submitting to them, listening to it, practice in accordance with it. Got it? Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says, Anbiya and Rasul, they were sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to teach this way to people. To teach this way to people. And in Urdu language, one very famous poet, in the time of Britishers, he was the judge. He was the murid of Maulana Sayyid Tanvi Rahmatullahi Alayhi. We used to call him Lisan al-Asr, the tongue of his time. Lisan al-Asr means? The tongue of his time. Yes, his name is Akbar el-Abadi. Akbar el-Abadi. He has his poetry book, Kuliyat Akbar. So he said कि तुम शौक से कॉलेज में पढ़ो, पार्क में भूलो, जायज है गुब्बारों पे उड़ो, चरख पे झूलो, बस एक सखुन बंदा आजिज कर है याद, अल्लाह को और अपनी हकीकत को न भूलो. Got it? He said, yes, that's okay. Just go to the park, play there, have a swing, just go to the play area and go to college and learn there whatever sciences you want to learn. तुम शौक से कॉलेज में पढ़ो, पार्क में भूलो, जायज है गुब्बारों पे उड़ो, gliding, just go to the air and do gliding. जायज है गुब्बारों पे उड़ो, चरख पे झूलो. But what deen wants you to do, बस एक सकुन बंदा आजिज का रहे यार. Only one thing, you must take it and understand it and practice it. And that is to know yourself and to know your Lord. To know yourself and to know your Lord. So to know yourself means that you are the slave of Allah. And to know your Lord, that Allah is your owner and your master. So now if somebody will come to know that he is slave of Allah. So a slave, he is not allowed to violate any rule of his master. And whatever he is sitting, standing, he looking into the rules given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How should I stand? How should I sit? How should I eat? How should I drink? How should I work? How should I treat? How should I handle the affairs? What Allah says, what Rasulullah says. So that is actually subjugating the animal seed to angel seed. Got it? Because all these are your requirement. All these are your sitting, standing, lying on bed, sleeping, drinking. Yes, just name it. Dressing, job, business. These are the requirements of angel seed or animal seed. Animal seed. But for all that, you have to listen to the angel seed. That what are the rules? Got it? And Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says that felicity comes therefrom. Felicity comes therefrom. When you will subjugate animals to angels. Got it?
Yes.
So now, Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi, he says that let me give you the usul. Usul mean the principles. Those principles, how to avail the second way of life. Got it? Yeah, no. إن طرق تحصيل السعادة على الوجه الثاني كثيرة جدا. That the ways how to get or to avail this felicity على الوجه الثاني in the second way, the second wajh كثيرة جدا. So these ways are too many. غير أني فهمني الله تعالى بفضله, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made me understand. He made me understand بفضله, with his grace, أن مرجعها إلى خصال أربع, that all these ways how to get into felicity through that second way, subjugating the animal seed to angel seed. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made me to understand that the roots of all these ways are four. تتلبس بها البهيمية متى غطتها النفس النطقية وقصرتها على ما يناسبها. تتلبس بها البهيمية. So bahimiyat or animal seed is getting mutalabbis with, mean adopted. Mutalabbis with, adopted. متى غطتها النفس النطقية والنفس ناطقة. When Nafs natiqa, and nafs natiqa is the agency. Nafs natiqa is what? That's the agency. Mata ghattatha, an nafs natiqa. Ghattatha means ghashiyatha. When nafs natiqa covers it. Wa qassaratha ala ma yunasibuha, and force it. Qasr means forcing. Qassaratha, jabbaratha. And when it forces it, ala ma yunasibuha, for those which is suitable to an-nafs natiqa. وهي أشبه حالات الإنسان بصفة الملأ الأعلى. And if a human, look at me, and if a human, he will adopt this way, and he will avail these four things. He will avail these four things. So that is the much more resembled or alike position of human with the angels. And such like people, we say, in human he is an angel. Yes, because he has either all these four qualities or he has one of that. He is a pure person, neat and clean person. So we say, neat and clean doesn't mean that he is standing in front of mirror and making himself. Yes, neat and clean means that he is not doing anything wrong and dirty. He is neat and clean in his character. Got it? So we say, just an angel. Got it? Or number two, that he is obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a great humbleness or big humbleness. So we say, what an angel. Does not disobey any rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or he has generosity. He has generosity. Even though he is hungry and he has only one bread, but he finds out that these two brothers are also hungry. So he is a generous to such a way that he make it 3 pieces. This one, that's enough. Digestive system will work. He said, what an angel. We say in Pashto, Chi dakhli noda sari sarani mai. So ayu ajna Mungwayu, dakhli noda, you know more sala food, one more sala food in Pashto we tell it. That's gola more than noda. Yes, noda. Yo gola, dakhli gola. Yeah. That one piece when you are putting it in your mouth, then another one, then another. So we say, what a generous person. He share the gola or the one noda of his mouth with others as well. That okay, I have also only this one, take it. Half of that you will eat and half I will eat. Got it? And number 4, adalat and justice. Yes, social justice to such an extent that you cannot conceal from that person that he will deprive anyone of his right. Doesn't matter if it causes him trouble, he doesn't care, but he said that is right. So such like people, then we in our normal talk, we say, an angel person. What? An angel person. So Imam Rahmatullah says that these 4 things can make you very much resemble to the Malay Allah, the angels of Malay Allah. وَهِيَ أَشْبَهُ حَالَاتِ الْإِنسَانِ, and that is the very resembled condition of human. بِصِفَةِ الْمَلَيْ الْأَعْلَى, yes, with the quality of Malay Allah, the angels. مُعِدَّةٌ, and that is preparing. أَعَدَّ يُعَدِّ عِدَادَ, making, preparing. مُعِدَّةٌ, that is preparing لِلُحُوقِهِ بِهِمْ, to make him join the angels of Malay Allah. To make him join the angels of Malay Allah. وَإِنْخِرَاتِهِ فِي سِلْكِهِمْ. Look, when you have the door and you are putting the beads there. Yes, you are putting the beads there. That is called inkhirat. That's called inkhirat, and silk is this door. وَإِنْخِرَاتِهِ فِي سِلْكِهِمْ, and he is going in the same lane. Yes, which is the door of the angels. Which is, yeah, the door of the angels. So the angels are here in this door. Yes, and this man who adopted these characters, so he is munharif with them in their door. Yeah, mean in the same sort. He is becoming in the same sort. وَفَهَمَنِي, and also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made me to understand. أَنَّهُ, إنما بعث الأنبياء للدعوة إليها. That the Anbiya alayhi salawat wa taslimat have been sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala للدعوة إليها, to call people towards these things. These four characters, the Anbiya, they used to call people to these four. Just adopt these four, you will become a human. والحس عليها, and also they insisted on it. الحس means insistence. والحس عليها. وإن الشرائع تفصيل لها, and all the rules of Sharia, that is the detail of these four. Yes, because Imam say, I have given you the four usul. I have given you four. So this big fiqh in volumes and volumes, that is the detail of these four. That is what? The detail of that. For example, Kitab al-Buyu', sale and purchase. Yes, that big a volume. Yes or not? That big a volume of fiqh. But what is the purpose of selling and purchasing in accordance with Sharia? Number one, to be neat and clean. Number two, to be obedient to the rules given by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number three, to be obedient to the rules of Allah subhanahu. And number four, to be just. Got it? Just apply it or apply that to each and every field of your life. So these four things are needed everywhere. Your job. Yes, what? Your job and service. What is? Be neat and clean in your job. Number two, be obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with due humility. Number three, and be generous, not to cut the right of others, and be just, not to deceive anyone. So just apply that to every action in your life. To be in every action in your life. Got it? Now, for example, let's apply it to the bathroom. Yes, these four usuls are meant there in bathroom as well. Number one, to be neat and clean. Number two, to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that what the rules of our bathroom has been given by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, and number three, to be generous to others. Generous to others mean that you have to clean it. You have to clean it. And number four, to be just to others. You don't want the bathroom to be ugly for you. So be just to others as well. Don't leave it as ugly as it is. Got it? So you can apply these four rules to each and every action in your human life. So Imam Rahmatullah says, all the Sharia, these are the details of these four characters. وَإِنَّ الشَّرَائِعَ تَفْصِيلٌ لَهَا وَرَاجِعَةٌ إِلَيْهَا. And Sharia means the rules, the qawaneen, the Sharia. These are tafseel for that, وَرَاجِعَةٌ إِلَيْهَا, and all of them go back to these four things. All the rules are going back to these, that is the result. أَحَدُهَا الطَّهَارَةِ. So this is the first one. That from these four, the first one is at-tahara. Taharat and purification wa haqiqatuha. And in reality, taharat is أن الإنسان عند سلامة فطرته وصحة مزاجه. When his nature is salim, salim means having no any sickness. وصحة مزاجه, and also his mizaj is also healthy. His mizaj healthy. As we say, sometimes somebody is doing something for no reason. He say, we say like this, huh? What it means? That he has some problem. So it means that his nature or his mizaj is not perfect and healthy. His mizaj, for example, somebody is throwing the banana shell or the banana skin to the street. Yes, so if he is doing that, yeah, people are normally doing that. But based on this chapter of Hujjatullah, because if somebody else will throw it there and he will slip on and hit it, his head, so he will go into coma. Now when he is doing, so it means. And look, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he mentioned this whole thing in one hadith. لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. That a person will never become a perfect moment as long as he is not liking or loving for others what he likes for himself. Got it? So you expect from other to be neat and clean with you or not?
Yes.
Say, yet and to be obedient to Allah as far as your due rights are concerned. Yes, and to be generous towards you or not.
Yes.
Not to be stingy when he is dealing with you. And number 4, to be just with you or not. So why you are not applying these 4 characters to yourself then? Prophet ﷺ said, if you want to be a perfect moment, so you must like for others what you like for yourself. Got it? Or not? أن الإنسان عند سلامة فطرته, when his fitrat is salim, وصحة مزاجه, and his mizaj is healthy, وتفرغ قلبه من الأحوال السفلية الشاغلة له عن التدبير, and his heart is empty من الأحوال السفلية, from conditions, lowest conditions. From what? Lowest condition. الشاغلة له عن التدبير, which makes him busy from tadbir. Tadbir means the proper planning. Tadbir means the proper planning. إذا تلطخ بالنجاسات, إذا تلطخ بالنجاسات. So that insan, when he has salim fitrat and perfect mizaj and healthy nature, so إذا تلطخ بالنجاسات, when that is dirtied with some filthy things, it has become dirty with some filthy thing. وكان حاقبا حاقنا. How it will become dirty with some filthy thing? Imam is giving us an example to make us to understand. He said, if somebody, he is in need of doing poo, but he is holding himself, he is called haqib. He is called haqib. And haqinan, he is in stern need of doing pee, but he is holding himself. So now, if somebody is holding poo in a difficult way, or pee in a difficult, it put pressure on his mind or not, on his zehn or not. Sometimes it caused headache to him or not. Say, or even the muscle pain or not. Say, yes. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi said, قريب العهد من الجماعة, or somebody, he is in stern need of sex. He is what? In stern need of sex. So they put a pressure on him or not? Say, yes. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says, وَدَوَاعِيهِ, or the bawa'is of Jama'ah, like somebody, yes, he has a desire to kiss someone or to hug someone. Someone needs his wife or wife want to hug her own husband or so and so, because I'm not inspiring people for other things. So anyhow, قريب العهد من الجماع ودواعيه إن قبضت نفسه. So if he is in such like condition, so his nafs, that is in qabazat, that is contracted. His nafs is what? Contracted. When you are holding the pee, or you are holding the poo, or you are holding that desire of hug or kiss or whatever. So, yes, so your nafs is contracted. In qabazat nafsuhu wa asabahu ziqun, and he is feeling narrowness, straightening. Narrowness means straightening. Wa huznun, and he has some huzn. Huzn means worries. Some worries. Got it? وَوَجَدَ نَفْسَهُ فِي غَاشِيَةٍ عَظِيمَةٍ, and he feels himself like he is in a big cover of difficulty. He is in a big cover on difficulty. ثُمَّ إِذَا تَخَفَّفَ عَنِ الْأَخْبَثَيْنِ. So now look, Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi actually making us to understand by giving us example of mahsusat. Mahsusat means visible things. So these things are visible things. Got it? Yes. So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi said, ثُمَّ إِذَا تَخَفَّفَ عَنِ الْأَخْبَثَيْنِ, when he is, or he got light from two filth, pee and poo, he went to the bathroom, yes, and released it. So he feel relaxed or not? Yes. Say, yes. He feel it in his mind or not? So Imam says, ثُمَّ إِذَا تَخَفَّفَ عَنِ الْأَخْبَثَيْنِ وَدَلَكَ بَدَنَهُ, and he rubbed his filthy parts of body. Yes, either with tissue paper or with water. وَاغْتَسَلَ, and he washed it. وَلَبِسَ أَحْسَنَ ثِيَابِهِ, or take shower. وَلَبِسَ أَحْسَنَ ثِيَابِهِ, and he dressed himself. Yes, and he wore أَحْسَنَ ثِيَابِهِ, the best type of dress. وَتَطَيَّبَ, and put some fragrance. إِنْ دَفَعَ عَنْهُ ذَلِكَ الْانْقِبَاض, so he feel relaxed or not? That straightening is gone. That straightening is gone. إِنْ دَفَعَ عَنْهُ ذَلِكَ الْانْقِبَاض وَوَجَدَ مَكَانَهُ, and instead of that straightening, now he is feeling inshirahan, that he is opened. Inshirah means from inside he is, yes, very relaxed. وَسُرُورًا, and a type of happiness. وَإِنبِسَاطًا, imbisat and surur, both are one and the same thing. كُلُّ ذَلِكَ لَا لِمُرَآتِ النَّاسِ. Now, when he is doing that or feeling that, he want to show it to the people that you are doing that or you are feeling that, so I do feel the same. There's not a practice of taqleed. Imam Rahmatullah said that is nature. لا كل ذلك لا لمراءات الناس والحفظ على رسومه. Or he is not showing to people that these are your conventions and your customs, so I do follow your customs. Got it? Rusum means customs. والحفظ على رسومه بل لحكم النفس النطقية فقط. He is doing that because نفس ناطقة is ordering for the same. Because same what you say. نفس ناطقة is commanding for the same. That look, throw away the akhbasin. Throw away the akhbasin. Clean yourself. Put on your proper dress. Put some perfume on you. That was actually the address and the inline dictation of his nafs natiqah. فَالْحَالَةُ الْأُولَى تُسَمَّى حَدَثًا. When he was in this threatening condition, so means that was a filthy condition, so that is in Sharia that is called hadas. Yes, what do you say or not? When he has not washed himself, so that is called what? Hadas. وَالثَّانِيَةُ طَهَارَةٌ. And the second, when he washed himself and put on his proper dress, that is called taharat. That is actually Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi is teaching us what taharat means. And let me tell you through our own experience, when you are driving up to San Francisco, San Francisco is an attractive place. So anyhow, so when you are driving to San Francisco, a lengthy drive, yes, when on your way somewhere in rest area or in gas station, when you go to the bathroom, yes, you do your job and you make your wuzu. So after wuzu, half of your tiredness is gone or not? Why? Because that is the address of nafs natiqah. That is what? The address of nafs natiqah. And when you will pray your prayer, so the remaining tiredness is gone. And you feel like as you are starting, you are traveling now. So Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says, وَالزَّكِيُّ مِنَ النَّاسِ والذي يرى منه سلامة أحكام النوع وتمكين المرء بأحكام السورة النوعية يعرف الحالتين. Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says, a smart guy, Zaki mean? A smart guy, a clever guy. Clever. Yesterday, I took Hamad to Zayan house. So when we went there, so I said that Hamad, I think they are not home. So he said, yes, they are. I said, how do you know? He said, because all the three cars are parked here. All the three cars are parked here. So it means they have not gone anywhere. So I said, how do you know all that? He said, you know, I'm a clever clerk. He said, I'm a clever clerk. So we will use that Hamad term. Was Zaki min nas, a clever clerk from people. So was Zaki min nas, walladhi yura minhu. And that one from whom it is seen, salamatu ahkam no, that what are the rules of insan is insan. Rules of insan mean the ahkam of Surat al-Naw'i. What do you say? The ahkam of Surat al-Naw'i. That from whom it has been seen or it has been learnt or it has been felt. وَتَمْكِينُ الْمَالِ أَحْكَامِ سُورَةِ النَّوْعِيَّةِ. And that his mother is accommodating the ahkam of Surat al-Naw'i. So such like guy, يعرف الحالتين, he knows the hadas and he knows the taharat both. متميزة كل واحدة من الأخرى, and he knows both separate from one another. ويحب إحداهما, he likes one of these two, ويبغض الأخرى, and he dislikes the other one. So someone who is a clever clerk, so he likes the taharat and the purity, and he does not like the hadas. And that's why clean and neat people, always they remain in wudu. Always they remain in wudu because they feel it. Their nafs natiqah is telling them, be in a good condition. So what is a good condition? As I'm telling you every time when we are going somewhere, so I tell you let's make wudu. Yes, when you are traveling. Yes, even though time will come later on after 2 hours or 3 hours, no, to feel relaxed. When you feel you are better, so you feel relaxed. Because that feeling is going to your brain. Yes, and brain is the one who is getting tired and he is getting relaxed. So when that feeling is going on to the brain that you are fever, so it is not becoming tired. ويحب إحداهما ويبغض الأخرى لتبيته, that is his nature. والغبي منهم, and someone who is غبي, dull, dull-minded. Yes, والغبي منهم إذا أضعف شيئا من البهيمية, when he weakened a little bit from his animalcy, he weakens a little bit from controlling. ولج بالطهارات, and he entered into taharat. He enters into taharat. والتبتل, and also to tabattul. Tabattul means taqattu. Taqattu means to disconnect himself from dirty thing. وتفرغ لمعرفتهما, and he found the time. تفرغ means he found the time لمعرفتها, to know the hadas and the taharat both. لا بد يعرفهما. So this Rabi and dull mind guy also, he will feel it that what is taharat and what is hadas, and what is the after effect of hadas and what is the after effect of taharat. Got it? ويميز كل واحدة من الأخرى, and he will separate and distinct both of them from one another. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين.